In a deeply personal revelation, Paul Stanley, the legendary frontman of Kiss, opened up about how his own childhood struggles uniquely prepared him for one of the most iconic roles of his career, playing the Phantom in The Phantom of the Opera, born with Microtia, a congenital deformity that left him with a misshapen and almost non-existent right ear. Stanley spent much of his youth grappling with feelings of isolation and ridicule. "I was teased, mocked, and made to feel like an outcast," Stanley candidly shared in a recent interview. "When you're a child and you're constantly reminded that you're different, it leaves a mark that never truly fades." Yet, instead of allowing those early wounds to define him negatively, Stanley channeled his pain into his art. The rock star explained that stepping into the shoes of the Phantom, a character haunted by his own physical deformity and rejection, felt almost cathartic. "I understood the Phantom's torment on a visceral level. The shame, the anger, the longing for acceptance, those were emotions I was intimately familiar with," he said, playing the role aloud. Stanley to confront his own past in a way that was both healing and empowering. He admitted that each performance was not merely acting, but a personal dialogue with his younger self, offering a kind of closure to years of inner turmoil. Despite the rock and roll bravado he's known for, Stanley confessed that embodying the Phantom stripped him down to his most vulnerable. "Behind the mask, I wasn't just the Phantom," he reflected. "I was the little boy who just wanted to be seen and loved for who he was, not judged for how he looked." The experience also deepened his empathy for others facing similar challenges, and he's since become an advocate for children born with facial differences. In many ways, Stanley believes his struggles gave him the resilience and depth that fueled both his music career and his theatrical performance. "Sometimes our greatest pains become the foundation of our greatest strengths," he said, his voice filled with a mixture of sorrow and triumph. Today, Stanley hopes that by sharing his story, he can inspire others to turn their hardships into sources of power, just as he did on stage, both as the masked Phantom and as the face-painted star of Kiss.